All right, we're back. This is a 12-volt generator out of a mid-50s truck or something. It's a shorty model. I think it's only 11.5 inches long. Let's grab the tape measure. Ooh, I'm way off. 7. Anyway, when I was putting this, putting the 42 together for the previous owner, I couldn't fit the fan between the pulley and the body of the generator. And so what wound up happening is it started slinging solder. Say that 3 times fast. Started slinging solder off of the back of the armature, and it failed. So it didn't work anymore. A couple of months ago, I took the generator to a repair shop in Tacoma. Oh boy, look at that! All right, we got to do a quick weather check. So it's extremely windy today, and I see an aircraft departing SeaTac. Let's see if I can zoom in. Yeah, can't see it. Oh well. Yeah, I just saw it a bit. It's probably up about 6,000 feet, and the clouds are still above it. And when I learned to fly a long time ago, that's how we were taught to. That's how I was taught to tell cloud bases. Anyway, we got some sunshine coming through. So the storm is passing for a minute, which means I'll be able to get all of this back together. The wind already blew my trash can over. I had to pick that up and get drenched. But here's the big generator. It's 12 volt, 40 amp. The distance between the two, let's get a tape again so we can see. So I had the bracket made, or I made the bracket for this generator to fit on the outside of the mounting ears. So we're going to go inside measurement at 6 1/8. So we'll go back out here to the big one. And we see that measurement is 7. So I had to take the mount that I had made off, which is right there, and I cut one of the ears off and shortened the length of the base and re-welded the ear back on. I don't mind doing this. It's good, easy stuff. Oh, when the guy rebuilt the starter, he machined out the back end here where a bushing should be and installed a bearing, a sealed bearing. So I don't need to drop oil in that little oil tube right there. And he machined the front of the pulley, excuse me, so that I could get the fan on. And now we're going to put it back together. Be right back. Okay, I have the camera set up, and let's set her in there and turn a few nuts and bolts. I've used nylock nuts on these. It's supposed to have a single bolt that goes all the way through to help with alignment. They're a little difficult to find. So I'll have to make one out of all thread. And this one. Okay. Alright, so there's a bolt that goes into the front of the engine block that helps hold the water pump to the engine block, and it also holds the adjusting arm in place too. I have to turn that over. I found it to be a good idea on some of these to use grade 8 bolts in this application, so that I gotta get a socket. Be right back. There, that gets it a little bit better in view. I should have checked that. All right, let's try that again. Oh yeah. Ouch. All right, now I just have to tighten everything down. I'll start with the bolts on the mount at the bottom. You know, there's a lot of guys out there that are working on trucks and life gets in the way. Work gets in the way. And if you don't work, you don't have the money to do what you want to do. But the point I'm getting at is, you know, I got all these videos online and it looks like I'm really busy doing stuff, but it gets to the point sometimes where this mundane garbage really becomes annoying to do, because I've done it so many times and sometimes it's hard to stay focused. Well, I've had this rebuilt starter on the shelf in my garage I need another 1/2-inch wrench. I'll be right back. Use the socket that's right here. Anyway, what I was saying is, I get frustrated and don't want to continue. See, like here, I need an extension. Okay, now my 1/2-inch wrench fell on the ground, so that's better. Don't get discouraged if you know you're out there fixing stuff and you get just overwhelmed. Set it down. But do come back to it before you get distracted by other projects like the 41. Okay. I only have to tighten up 2 more things, which is the bolt going into the block. And because I'm right next to the radiator, I'm going to take care. I don't want to rip my knuckles open on the fins. So, if anyone has a GM 270 engine in their truck and they have a generator system like this, the correct number from Napa for this belt is 25-28437. 25-28437. And it will, when it's new, it'll kind of just like barely fit over the pulley. And then you'll have the adjustment, and I'll get a close-up shot of where the adjustment is. Okay, success. Yeah. All right, here we go. We're going in close up. So we want to have the correct belt here. And let's see if I can get the number for you too. Yeah, you can pause the video on that number. And right here is that bolt I was talking about that holds the adjustment arm in front of the water pump. And we're all nice and solid. And this is good. This only took like half an hour to install, you know, after I made the little adjustment with the the ears on the base, the mounting base. And next thing to do is dig into my wire harness that I bought and get the harness that goes from the generator to the voltage regulator, and then over to the battery. And I won't have to charge this battery anymore. The generator will do it. I mean, I won't have to charge it on a battery charger anymore. The generator will take care of that. And as for the 41, I intend to do the same thing. I'm going to run 12 volts. Let's go over there real fast. I have to repair the battery tray. Oh man, my neighbor's tent blew away. So I have to repair the base of the battery tray. And I'm going to go help my neighbor. So that's the end of this video. Thanks for watching. Have a great night. Later. All right. It's all back together. I don't have all the bolts in because I know I'm going to keep taking this fender off and on, and also the other side, passenger side as well. But the rest of the bolts will all be installed when I get closer to being finished. It just excuse me, a little much to be taking apart all of those bolts, nuts and washers and all of that stuff while I'm still working on her. But that wraps this video. Next stop, wiring up the generator to the battery. Thanks for watching.